What is going on, Shedheads, and welcome back to the Green Room. It is Friday night, and I'm back with the boys. I went to go look at my camera, and I looked at my microphone instead because I've moved things around. If you guys haven't noticed, scenery has changed. I rearranged the old Shedhead studios here, and moved things around a little bit. Tried to, just get a little change of scenery in here. You know what I mean? And there's a couple different posters that were on the walls before. I obviously moved the Grateful Dead and the Wolverine one. The Sublime ones are still, still where they're at. You know what I mean? But yeah, dudes, change is good sometimes, and I felt like I needed a little change somewhere, and I figured, this is something I could do easily myself. I ended up getting a new bed, so that was kind of the starting process. I was like, well, I'm gonna have to take the new one the old one out. So that gives me all this free space to move shit around in the meantime. So, yeah.
Sick.
Is what it is.
Dude, there's probably like a ton of people like at home. And they're like, "Yo, this feels so weird." Like the posters are not in the right order.
Dude, I found so many things though in the process, dude. I found like brand new pod devices, mods I hadn't seen in a while, some coils, stickers, battery chargers, just all kinds of just random things just all over the place. But I gotta say, I kind of dig the new setup a little bit. It's definitely had some getting used to, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, let's start the show off as we normally do, and we can talk more about, things like that here in a minute, because it is a Freestyle Friday. I think that's kind of what I'm going to just call these episodes now, Freestyle Fridays, where we just kind of pop in and just shoot the shit, maybe take some questions or, talk to you guys a little bit. I know I see some familiar faces in the chat that we haven't seen in a while, which I do want to take a quick second to shout out my man, Shane Oakley. Haven't seen you in a while, dude. Hopefully you're doing well. Great to see you. And the Domino Effect, my dude, Domino. Shout outs to you, bro. I don't have a mech setup going, but pinky rip for you, my dude.
Yeah, and you know what else, man? Just
a lot harder to do like that.
Well, just seeing Shane's like tag, like the underscore SPFC, I was like, yo, dude, I haven't seen that forever.
Stage Crew Filthy Casual, baby.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bud.
Love it.
Hell yeah. Well, anyways, what are you guys vaping on, man? Whoever wants to start, just hop in.
I mean, I'm pretty much the same as usual. Only I did switch things up. Broke the old gen out and figured I'd pop this little guy out for work today. I've been carrying a mech around at the job site, and today I was doing some things where I just felt like the mech was not the right choice, and I'm glad I did that. But yeah, so we just popped the old RDA2 up on there, and I have been absolutely plowing through this bottle right here, that toffee custard from Bottled Violence. I mean, you can see it right there. The crease is in the label now. That's how much I'm getting through it. I mean, we're there, man. It's at the upside down stage from the look of it. So I mean, we're coming to the end of that bottle pretty damn quick, which you know what that means. I may have to talk to a friend or two and see what happens, and maybe I'll arrange some help from some good fine friends of mine. But
Well,
other than
restock.
that, you know, all is well on this side of the camera, so I'll throw it to you, sir.
Yeah, so I'm pumped. I wasn't like having a bad Friday at all. I was having like an all right day for like everything that I kind of got going on. But just seeing like some old faces in the chat, just like literally, it like lifted me up. It lifted me up like a
Duh.
few, for sure. So like I'm pretty excited. But as for dude, I'm like Sean too, and honestly, like I'm like slowly surprising myself with how much I use this RDA. Like I just really really like it. I don't know where to rate it other than I think it's fantastic. But I got the RDA too. I got on top of a Vindicator from Candy. I got I think it's a Summit chop top, and the coils I have in here are actually the same ones that I used for the build off, which I believe are Twisted 4200 coils. There are other Twisted 4200 coils or Breeze Tones coils. I can't quite remember because it's been a little bit since we did that build off. And if these are Adam's coils, I feel bad because like he's like, oh, 3 weeks they have to get pulled. So it's been longer than 3 weeks, everybody. But yeah, the liquid that I got in there is this good old AC3. I'm actually like herking this in a 6 milligram. Don't judge me. I'm not like a 6 milligram vapor now. I just have the ability to herk it a little bit. I don't recommend anybody
Sometimes you
do
just
that.
need a little.
No, it's just more so like sometimes you're like, man, I have like 2 bottles of 3 milligram left, but I have about 14 of 6. Then you're like, might as well just get it over with. And then I kind of just like put my all gas no brake, and then I'm on to the next one.
I bet you it would be great in one of these.
Honestly, it's really not that bad. I get used to it quite quickly. It's alarming how quickly I get used to it. But yeah, that's basically all that I'm vaping. So James, go ahead.
I'm keeping it short and sweet tonight. I got one set up. I changed it up a little bit from the cloud check because, like Sean earlier today, I was also rocking my OG Gen because I gave the Gen 2 that I got in for review to my sister because it was calling her name. You know what I mean? It's her vibe with the colorways and stuff like that, and she needed a mod. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm gonna hook her up. Still use it to this day. Loves it. So that's sweet. But I still rocking the RDA 2, but I put it on top of old Shed Time. Aspen Modco Monarch Parallel 2700, not 21, 2700. Inside, I've got some Breeze Tones, triple 26s, Pine Chop Top on top, filled with my all-time fave, as always. Boy Mango, just ripping clouds, you know what I mean? Just all the flavor in my mouth hole.
It's good life. I love that all three of us are rocking the exact same Addy right now.
It's a banger, bro.
I'm not surprised.
It's a banger.
It is really good. It is good.
It's a banger.
I mean,
oh, but Sean, I do have something else to go with my little buffet or my selections for tonight.
I got some
I don't know if you've seen, but there's some new Mountain Dews, bro.
Get out of here.
Passion Fruit Punch and Caribbean Splash.
Stop. Those sound
Dude,
ridiculous.
What is like
the Caribbean
Splash?
The Caribbean Splash is do with a blast of guava flavor. Right? Ooh. And then of course the Passion Fruit Punch is passion fruit. Which one do I try first? You know, I should have put a poll in the chat for this. But which one do I try?
I know which one I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna give like everybody a moment to kind of figure out
what they want to choose. Put your votes in chat, passion fruit or guava. Passion fruit or guava, just put them in chat.
I'm gonna put it in chat.
Yeah, so. And I'll wait a little bit and we'll get back to that. And in the meantime, we could find out, you know, something that might be happening over in the shed, like what's new in the shed.
Yeah. Well, I guess first things first, I'll address Addy right here in a moment. We're still working on that apparently, so I will get on my tech team and yell at them. Although I have found out some interesting news that just came out this week that might be part of that. Our domain owner is now being sold to another company, so that might be part of it. I'm still working on it apparently. But in the meantime, just, HTTP it instead of the S, and you're at shedtimepodcast.com, where you can listen to the podcast anytime, anywhere, or on any of your favorite podcasting platforms. And we were jamming on this latest episode that's coming for you. Trust me when I tell you that we were having quite the good time. Talking about things like self-driving cars and the fact that, computers aren't going to ever fully replace people. You're always going to need human beings to be somehow involved. But then, like always, that devolves into vision quests. Because somehow we got into shamanic discussion, because that's how the Shed Time podcast works. If you're new to the Shed Time podcast, it's not what you think it is. It's a show about everything. We're like the Seinfeld of podcasts, basically. So go check it out, because trust me, there's at least a handful of episodes you want to listen to. That's what we're doing over there in the shed.
All right, and with that, let's see here. It looks like by one vote, passion fruit took the lead.
Oh wow!
It was 5-6. So we're gonna try the passion fruit one first, which honestly I'm pretty curious about. Haven't had many passion fruit flavored things. I will also say this: these are not extremely cold, because I bought them on my lunch break at work and they sat in my car, and so of course they're a little warm. They're about like probably not cold, well, not like ice cold, but like not hot. I don't know. We'll see.
Cooler than room temperature?
It smells delicious, dude. Oh, if it tastes anything like it smells, this is going to be a good one.
It's going to. Mountain Dew's not going to let you down. No, take another sip. I don't want to hear a word till you take another sip.
Dude, that's interesting as shit. Not like in a bad way at all. Like, it almost, Sean, or Chris, you might even kind of know about this one, because you've had the plum one, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that sort of like vibe, but obviously just swap the passion fruit with the plum. You know what I mean? It's like, or even like the dark berry one that they did, the newest version of Pitch Black.
So like, I'm imagining then that it's got that like,
but it's more of a tropical. Like it's almost like they took Baja Blast and mixed passion fruit in with it.
Oh, passion fruit should have that.
Because it does say Baja. Thing. It does say Baja passion fruit punch, so maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
If this was colder, it'd be like twice as good.
I'm sure that's gonna be a lights out,
bro.
Oh, I am. I just wanted to try it,
Oh no, I don't blame you.
Okay, Dad. Gosh,
you can't tell me what to do. You're not my real stepdad.
I would be telling you to brush your teeth right now if I was your dad, because you just drank like sugary ass pop.
But that's the thing, that's actually not
good for your
teeth.
Braces, no cavities for you.
You gotta wait at least 30 minutes after drinking that kind of a pop, then go brush your teeth. Otherwise, it's bad for your teeth.
Oh, really? Because like the
you're just swirling all those acids and shit. Yeah, and you're just swirling all those acids and shit around and just making it even worse, I guess.
All right.
Good stuff.
Let's see what's
dental hygiene. Squad says
okay.
7-Up.
Here we go from Fishy. Shout out to you, Fishy. He says, so the one place I could go to get coils when I'm low now has been completely emptied. Outside of the obvious breeze tones, what coils do you all recommend? You've got good old Twisted Timmy's. Can't go wrong with some Twisted Timmy's. I would also recommend, Coil Claw does have quite the pretty wide selection, but so does Timmy, to be completely honest with you. There's a bunch out there, man. Who else?
Got Cloud Cartel.
I don't know if he's building anymore.
I don't think he does anymore. I
Yeah.
think did he like stop doing it because of his son? I
Mm.
think. Yeah, he was just finding it too hard to like keep stock and stuff. But for like, I've never tried Twisted Timmy coils. I've seen James use a lot, and like James using it to me means that like they're good, because he knows what good is. So I got believe that they're probably good. One day I'll have to try them. But I will say that I've actually never had Coil Cloud coils, but Twisted 4200 builds for Coil Cloud. Like he used to. I don't know if he
Yeah.
still does. I assume he probably still does. And his coils rip nice. So like if you were to get the coils that he makes for Coil Cloud, like I would highly recommend them. Because obviously, like I like Breezestone coils, but if they're hard to find, I would definitely recommend them.
Of course, you got Duchess
Coil
too.
Cloud.
I think Duchess builds.
Does he still make coils? I don't know.
I don't know. He might. I know that Steel Valley Vapors has a shit ton of Duchess coils at the moment. I think if he still has
You
them.
can order. Yeah, you can order them then, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I do believe they're available at Steel Valley Vapors. I think you're right.
Yeah, so his coils are good. They're clean.
Shed Time is a discount there too. By the way.
Well, did your channel still have one for that one?
Oh yeah.
Coil Cloud?
Shed Time.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Shed Time works there too.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So
I always forget, dude. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a
coupon
discount over
codes.
there. Things like
Wow.
15% off or something. I don't remember.
Dude, that basically pays for shipping.
Oh,
That's
he's
pretty
not
good.
doing them anymore, Fishy? Well, yeah, then either way, either Still Valley or, Coil Cloud are good places for sure. And like I said, Shed Time is discount.
Gotta love the old punk rock man doing his thing.
Yeah, and like I'm just gonna say, like I will be very vocal about this when it actually happens, but there might be an old time fave coming to the line.
Oh, yeah.
Of one of Bottled Violence, but I'm not gonna say what it is. Maybe we'll get Will to come on whenever that happens, and I can brag about it.
Yeah, M-Turk
And
still
if you
makes
can't
coils.
Figure it out from now, you're good.
Yeah, you can still get M-Turk coils, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, his Coil Turd does too. Probably.
Coil Turd still
Turd.
builds too, yeah.
Yep,
Obviously, those are two guys too.
Yeah. There's another person I've been seeing. I don't know if any of you guys out in chat have maybe used him, but there's a guy I've been following on Instagram lately, Sweet Pea Coils, and watching him build and looking at his images, like they look clean as hell. So I don't know if anybody out there has tried Sweet Pea Coils. Maybe you guys have. You can give us some feedback on that. But he's another person I've been seeing who's out here building like crazy right now. So there's definitely some.
Unfortunately, not anymore. Oink Squad. I just don't feel like taking him off because he's my dude. But yeah, I don't think Sammy builds anymore.
No. He might at some point, but right
yeah,
now.
that's part of the reason why that I leave him up there, because if he ever gets a wild hair up his butt, yeah, dude, Turd makes amazing coils too, for sure, for sure. Okay, Steve-O says Jared Thompson. What is that?
It says AKA pendulum coils.
Yeah, great staggered fuse Claptons.
Yeah,
Nick Devine.
Fuse, dude.
Absolutely, he's like a coil master, bro.
I'm gonna check right now, actually. If this person,
there's a lot of people, man. Like Drip Theory, I believe, makes coils. He's a guy that's like hangs out over there in the Grim chats and stuff. There's quite a few out in the UK. If you're out or if that's somewhere that you don't mind ordering from, I know there's quite a few builders there. They're all over, man. Just honestly, if you get on the gram and just like start scrolling around, you'll see some pretty banging builders. Homeboy Alex, I think that's another guy that I follow. He makes some pretty. He's cranking out the coils too. I've never had a chance to use them, but it looks like he's spitting them out pretty frequently.
Oink Squad says we've lost a lot of builders lately. It's so sad, but the thing is that Anthony, like, we're getting new builders.
I don't think we've really lost that many, man. That's like two.
Like people start and
I think you just tend
coils.
to forget who builds and who doesn't, because you get go down and train on one person and that you focus on them for a while, and then you get introduced to somebody else, and the next thing you know, you forgot, oh wait, I used to get coils from this guy, you know?
Yep. That's the
But
thing,
yeah,
man.
I do agree with you though, Sean, because if once one disappears, another one pops up. You know what I mean?
That's it. Like, there's always going to be new people who are mastering their craft of building. And like, I think we've said it here on the show before, but it's so true. Like, you can have every person who knows how to make an alien do the same spec.
What up, Slater?
They're all going to have a slight nuance difference because
every
of the hand
builder's
that built
different.
them.
You know what I mean? The tension's different. You know, the way they may wrap their coils may be different. You know what I mean? How they do their wraps, no stretch, stretch, you know what I mean? They may offer different types of resistances and, you know, wraps and diameters and variations from aliens to fused Claptons to juggernauts to who knows what, you know what I mean? There's so many things out there. But I've just, you know, I've found just a few people I really enjoy, and there's the ones that I tend to go to most of the time. I'm doing great, Slater. How are you doing, man? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I'm doing just.
I want to know how
fantastic.
all of you guys are doing out there, to be completely honest
we
with
just
you.
co-chilling up here.
Because it's a Freestyle Friday, and we're just hanging out chatting with you guys today. You know what I mean? I don't have any topics or anything that I want to talk about. I just really want to just talk to you guys. You know what I mean? I don't think we really take time to just sit down and actually like talk to you guys in chat as much as, you know, we could. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times we carry on our own conversation, and every now and then we might peek down there, but I don't think we get you guys involved as much as we should. And that's on me. That's my bad, you know? So we're going to try to fix that and do some more like interaction with you guys. Gargoyle hoof. Do you guys remember the gargoyle hoof, dude? That monstrosity
like,
of a
video,
coil,
right?
Yeah,
I don't remember what the coil really was like, but I do remember like the video.
Gnarly. It was gnarly. What else we got up here? I'm just scrolling back up here, see if there's anything else I might have missed.
Oh man, you bring that up. That just made me think of the other one that was really wild for a little bit there. Remember the God coil?
Ooh, I did see this from Domino. He says, aside from Eric, Vinyl, and Vapor, and Vape and Delights in Virginia, I can't find anyone that ships to Mass. Any suggestions? Sean, you might know maybe one or two other people. I know Still Valley Vapors will ship.
Yep. Honestly, that is a fantastic resource for me. The other thing I use a lot is that there are a lot of great DIYers within the community, and you know, they're out here supporting us who are in our position, right? So I'm gonna give a big shout out to Sifu Mustache. I really do enjoy his liquids. He's got a nice little menu of different things that he's, you know, feels comfortable offering people. And I definitely do enjoy a handful of them that are on his list, which is great because that opens up some variety to me. You know, sometimes I might even holler at my friend here, Uncle Chris, and say, hey, you know, I got a few dollars I'd love to put in your bank account someday. You know, a little birthday gift if you could see your ways to helping a brother out. But yeah, the community really has been a huge supporter for me in that sense. Another thing too is, you know, in the vein of the community, I also have my brethren like James here, who I could be like, hey, listen, there's this specific liquid I need and I can't get it. Can you grab it for me? Ship it out to me. That's, you know, for me, that's the best secret right now.
Honestly, what Oink Squad says too is a great resource. If you're not like in some of the vape discords, you know, like of course we've got the Stew crew that we hang out in. That's like the Shed Head headquarters. You know what I mean? We've kind of taken over the server over there pretty much. But yeah, dude, that's a great place. There's a bunch of people in there that, you know, DIY. Dude, check out the Mixing It Up shows because there's tons of people in the chats on like the Mixing It Up show that do DIY. Of course, obviously the guys on the panel DIY. So obviously Sifu, I think, like Sean says, has got his own line. I believe Blue Buddha
Hard.
tinctures. You know what I mean?
Clown.
Yeah, he does.
Clown. You know, they all have their own like lineups of flavors and stuff. And who knows? Maybe you can twist Chris's arm, and you know, who knows? That might
it's
be
possible, but
might be easier said than done. You know,
I would
what I mean?
recommend
Definitely, his hands
Steve.
definitely need some greasing on that one, if you know what I'm saying, or something else. You know what I mean? Some mouth, maybe a couple mouth hugs. You know what I mean? But anyway,
hey, man, knee pads optional.
yeah, with or without, that's on you. But that also depends on what size bottle you get. You know what I'm saying? Hey-oh. All right, we're getting out of hand.
Goodness.
Let's get back on track here.
Hey,
Steve-O right there. He's like, I mix for a great line, but tend not to promote out of respect for the sponsor. Hey, dude, promote, bro. This is a community, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
dude.
If
dude.
you are here and you're in the chat, you are part of this community, and we support the community, bro.
dude, like even me
Absolutely.
being a sponsor of the show or testing grounds is like pointless. Like I
Yeah.
don't even operate it anymore. But like,
But his logo is cool, and I don't want to take it down.
facts, it is. Shout out
So
Sean.
there's that. But yeah, dude, there's
Gang.
obviously the Facebook groups like was Ern say I was just going to mention Juice My Way on Facebook. I got DIY Facebook groups. Where do we get Sifu stashes juice? Hit him up on Instagram, Discord if you're in any Discords. Just shoot him a DM and be like, yo man, I want to check out your stuff. He'll let you know what's up.
Cooney posted his Instagram, so just go in there.
Bada bing,
Send
bada
him a
boom.
DM.
Check him out.
Yeah. See if he's your style. I mean, because that again, that's the thing about vaping, right? Is like everybody's taste is subjective.
Yeah.
And so, you know, especially when we talk about DIY, you know what I mean? Like now you've got even more freedom. Everyone's taste will be personal. So you might find a gem from every one of the people we've mentioned. You might find that none of those guys are your speed, but I would definitely recommend everybody that we've mentioned so far.
100%. Any other questions?
Yeah, let's go. I'm enjoying this little Q&A session.
Are there DIYers that match well-known recipes? I miss Surf Refreshing. And I'm sure, dude, honestly, I'm sure if you hit up either Sifu or Tribal Buddha, if they've had one of those flavors before, I'm pretty sure they could try to duplicate it. It may not be exact, but I'm sure they could get pretty close.
Tim, Advocate for Liberty.
Yeah, he's a flavor vendor. So
dude, he's a Massachusetts resident too.
Yeah, dude. So you get it quick, dude. 2 day shipping.
Vermont,
oh, that's right, Vermont. But
either way, same coast.
Northeast.
He's literally like, because if I remember the rough region where Domino is in the state, they're still fairly close to each other. So
oh, dude, it'd be like Tim could mail something out on a Monday and he'd have it by Wednesday.
Yeah, I would say that's a safe bet.
Oh,
their proximity.
100% Addy. I'm excited too for Kent's new Addy. Nick's been teasing it a lot. Spoiler.
What's it called?
I have no idea.
Oh, it's like we don't know that yet. Okay.
It's gonna be cool. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
I got oh hell yeah, dude. Grim said I've been listening while driving. Got a jet, but thanks for the stream, gents. Seafood. Oh, by the way, if you're still listening, Nick, you need to come on for a build off, bro. Just saying, dude.
Yeah, there's been a challenge thrown out type 2.
You've done one with Bogan, so not gonna lie, bro. Kind of bummed out about that. You'll do one with Bogan, but you won't do one with us. Feel a little burned, dog. Not gonna lie. But anyway, yeah, dude, enjoy the rest of your trip. And Sifu's pancakes liquid is amazeballs. I haven't had it. Has anybody in chat?
It has coconut. You're not gonna like
it.
Oh,
I'm out then. Damn it.
It's basically like a boule bolu style with coconut.
Ah,
yeah.
burn.
Oh, dude, on the note of mixing, if anybody does want to like start DIY or anything like that, like I can definitely give you some recipes that you can just order the stuff from. So like I just was gonna open it up to see if Sifu published pancakes, and I was gonna look at the recipe. but I do have one that's like unpublished, and it's not like totally finished yet. But I called it fudge, but it's like a chocolate fudge cookie basically, or it's like a caramel fudge cookie, not really a chocolate.
On the
And there's only 4 ingredients and super sweet, so I could definitely help anybody that wants to get into it if like you don't want to order and you'd rather spend money once and then be able to provide for yourself. By all means, Domino, I can like help you out for sure.
real quick too, where to go. Rocco says the coconut is why I don't like it, but he says he has a brand new bottle if anybody wants one up for grabs. Hit him up in the DMs, you know what I'm saying?
Slide into them DMs.
What else we get? A question from J Money Landshark. He says, "Yeah, I got a question. Does Barry Manilow know that you raid his wardrobe?" What is this, a Barry Manilow shirt?
Yeah, who's wearing a Barry Manilow shirt?
That's what I'm
Am I?
Or is that a quote from something that I missed? Totally went over my head. It could have been. I don't know. Don't know. Yeah. It needs to happen now for sure. Let you, dude. Whenever you're down, we're down, bro. Just saying. There you go.
Scott says, "Yeah, get into DIY. I dare you."
Yeah, Ern wants to try that pancakes. He wants to try it out.
Yeah. I mean, there's also the one of my favorites that
Breakfast Club.
vape.
Gotcha.
You got the Just a Tribute, which is his tribute to Yig, which I enjoy.
Dude,
nice little oatmeal, black currant.
I just noticed this.
Because,
when
like,
did they
Black
add reactions
Fridays?
to the chat, bro? They're going crazy over there in the little corner. You guys see them on your side or no?
Yeah, from time to time, but not as much. No.
Crazy.
I do remember after trying Sifu's, like this is just a tribute. I basically like made my version of like what, like this
Dude,
is just a tribute.
his
slash, like, Yig
the
is.
lemon one. What is it called? Lemon's Hope. I think that's what it's called. That one's pretty good. It was like a yo like special edition, but I don't know if it's on his menu or not, but that one was good. Kevin K says Figure It Out is fire. It's like a fig custard, I think.
Yep. But yeah, like that whole like Yig tribute, like do you remember
Dude, it was
it IVC? They had their was it or one of their lines there was the oatmeal cream cookie black currant, right? Like OCCBC. Was that what it was called?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
something that it was
Yeah.
like
very
that,
it was just their take on that same profile basically, and also delicious. I don't know, man.
Yeah, no, it was pretty good.
I need to eat a real black currant because I've enjoyed a lot of black currant flavored like candies.
Dude,
now,
Okay, I'm gonna tell you
and-
something. If you ate a real black currant, like you might be like, all right, I know what this is, but like it might be a little over the top. Where black currant shines is in like bakeries, and I mean real life, like bakeries, or jams or preserves, or like you use the jam with a cracker, like you know what I mean. If you just eat it, it's like almost like a bit bitter to the taste.
I'm down because like I've had red currant in like a red currant jelly,
Mm-hmm.
and it's nice. So like I need
Dude,
to try this black currant.
preserve
I feel like
is pretty much top tier.
I feel like an actual black currant is way more tart.
Yes, it's a lot more tart.
Way more tart than a candy would be. You know what I mean? Like a wine gum has got a little bit of that tartness, but it's definitely sweet. You know what I'm saying? Compared to like
or a jelly.
Yeah, dude.
Or
Honestly, that would be fire on like a waffle or something, dude.
Dude, it's just about good on everything, man. I used to put that shit. So there's like this. They used to it would come in a jar, but it was like a preserve, but it was like kind of like more like in a bigger jar. You know, like more often than not, preserves are in like a little like 150 ml jar. But this was like more of like a black currant jam. Dude, I used to put that shit on pancakes. Ooh, so good. And there was also this drink, which I really hope that you guys can try one day because you might like it, you might not. I don't know. It was called Ribena, and it was basically like this like syrup. It was in like a glass jar, like maybe like a 500 ml bottle,
like a juice concentrate or something.
Yeah, and you just like pour it in water, spin it up, and you had like this like really legit fucking blackcurrant like drink. It was amazing. I remember making it with pop. You know how like you had those old school pop machines before
Mhm.
SodaStream,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember making that and like pouring the Ribena in, and you'd have like blackcurrant pop. It was so fucking good, man. Oh, I love blackcurrant. Also, Seafood does not have that recipe published. Not surprised. But he does not.
Yeah, it's a banana coconut sponge cake, though. I just double checked the menu to make sure I was right.
Okay, yeah, I was trying to
Yeah.
really find
Dude.
out what it is. Okay, I could get behind that.
Fucking Domino, he says, I gotta put my kid down. I'm gonna miss him. I'll definitely hit up Advocate. Try not to be a stranger. Hell yeah, dude, come around more, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Hopefully,
Miss you, buddy.
Hopefully, you and yours are doing well, my friend. Enjoy your weekend. Yeah, dudes.
I miss that sense of humor from Domino.
Oh, for real, dude.
That's so good.
I heard him say it as I read it. You know what I
me
mean?
too.
I'm gonna,
Oh man,
miss
that
him.
was good.
Oh man. Squidward soda gun? Says Kevin K. What else we got up here? Let's see, is there anything else that we may have missed? Anything else that needs to be touched on? I mean, yeah, we've definitely lost quite a few juice companies, John. That's for sure.
Yeah, that bums me out too, because like sometimes you get attached to a liquid from a certain company, and then they
Yep,
go down, and you're like, I'll never have that liquid again.
it's a bummer, dude.
I have
Yeah, that's happened countless times. I don't want to say that like I'm just like used to it at this point, but
no, I mean, I think we all are, right? Like it's just one of those things that we've been through it a bunch, but there are some that like even to this day I think about them and I'm like, fuck what I would do for just a couple more bottles of that shit.
Right?
I mean, you're not wrong though. There's like definitely plenty of things that I miss. Plenty of things that I miss.
I did see up here earlier, and also J Money Hitland Truck just said, I'm gonna come around more often too. Having fun so far. Fuck yeah, bro. That's what it's about. That's
Yeah,
what it's
dude.
all about. He also said that he's did something interesting today. He's gonna start growing a mullet. Do it, bro.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Fucking do it. Just fucking do
Enjoy.
it.
I actually saw a
Run,
dude
get
with
it.
them all today. He was like almost getting hit by a car, but I was like, yo, obviously this guy knows what's up. He makes like
They're in
split
now, bro.
decisions, and
Listen,
he had a mullet.
They're
Theo
back.
Vaughn is all I gotta say.
Yeah, he's
Mullets,
hilarious.
They're back.
He
mullets are
has a
fired.
mullet.
Dude,
Mullets are
the
fire.
guy is fucking hilarious, bro.
That dude's awesome.
He's an interesting guy. The way his brain works, for sure. Are there any hangout/meetups planned for this? I think there possibly, don't quote me on this, I don't have a date for sure yet, but Labor Day weekend, September-ish, possibly, Steel Valley again. I don't know 100% on that. We'll have to get clarification from the Punk Rock Silver Fox himself. But if there is one, we'll make sure to let you guys know. For sure. Because the more the merrier. You know what I mean? It's not a meetup if no one shows up. Right?
That's true. But yeah, no, it's Labor Day weekend. I'm pretty sure that it's gonna happen.
My bank account is crying. I got rid of all of my mods, tanks, etc. ages ago, and when I switched to pods 3 weeks of hanging with all of you wonderful peeps, I'm getting a new collection. Hell yeah, dude! Hell yeah, dude! Fuck them pod
Yeah.
systems, bro. No, I'm just kidding. I understand, man. They work for some people, but man, there's so many better things out there, bro.
The great thing is that we have all of these devices at our disposal now that we can use utilitarian ways. You know what I mean? Like,
Bro, I'm at the point now where I'll never have to buy another device. Ever.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
That's true.
I was just talking to my buddy, and he's like, it's fun because he's got little pod systems that he takes with him for work, because like his work, he's going into all sorts of different kinds of buildings, and so he needs to make sure he's just got something small and compact. When he gets home, he's back to his his mod and his tanks and his mechs and all that, and he's happy as can be. But the fact that like we've got all of these options now is crazy.
no, you know what's worse than a mullet, Fishy? other than a ginger mullet, is a bald mullet. No business,
God.
all
Oh,
party.
skullet.
Yeah. Bullet, skullet,
Yeah.
whatever you prefer. I like the bald
Yeah,
mullet,
boy.
bullet, you know what I mean? But yeah, dude, no
I think
business,
that
all
both
party.
are great words.
Yeah.
So yeah, either one is just a fantastic.
The main
term.
key to that one, though, and it's my favorite thing about saying it, is no business, all party. You know what I mean? Because the thing about the mullet is, business in the front, party in the back, but there ain't no business. You know what I'm saying? It's all party.
Just sending it.
But yeah, dude. I'm really trying to go to the Grim Army meetup to punk rock bowling in Vegas next year. Oh, dude, that'd be sick. Also, Rocco did say that there's possibly a tiny meetup happening in July in Florida. Jeremy B's coming down to meet some folks. Jeremy B's one of the Yo-Yo cool kids. Real cool dude. So that might be a thing. My dad called me the zippy hippie when I walked in the door today. Nice. Could have called you worse things.
That's true.
Tell me what you want as long as it's not late for dinner.
Right? You guys hear the puppies out there
I
yipping and
do.
yapping, dude?
I can't hear him being a little vocal.
They're 6, almost 7 weeks old. They're talking, they're walking, they're yipping,
Yeah.
yapping, doing their thing.
This is the Rockstar bunch, isn't it? So I guess they're singing.
Oh yeah, couple of them. Dude, there's a couple that are just super chill, dude. Like good old Joan Jett. Chill. She just wants to kick back, relax, give you a couple kisses, you know what I'm saying?
Dogs, man.
Bullet makes me think of Steve McQueen with the mullet. Yeah, dude.
Am I the only one that also just kind of wants a little bit of bourbon when I hear it?
It just makes me think of my dad when one summer when I was a kid, because he had a bullet or a skullet, whatever you want to call it, and we all thought it was hilarious. But anywho, I think it's about that time, fellas.
I mean, I'm not
you
gonna
know,
complain.
a little something, and then get into one of these games that we got going on in the chat there. Make sure if you guys haven't voted, there's always a poll at the beginning of every show for what game we're going to play at the end. Sometimes, I already know what we're going to play, so I don't put a poll up, but 90% of the time there is a poll in the chat. So make sure you guys get out there and get your vote. And in the meantime, Sean, what are we going to go and do?
Well, check it out, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who might just be new to this whole experience, this is an opportunity for us to take a little pause. We're going to take a little break, if you will. So this is a good opportunity for you if you want to just get up, stretch, hit the can, grab a beverage, something like that. But for us, we just like to call this shed time.
Yeah, let's get shed-faced.
Yes.
What is going on, peeps? We are back. Hopefully you enjoyed your shed time break. I'm still recovering from mine. I'll tell you that. I'm still breathing in manual, as we say.
Short baby breath.
You know what I'm saying? So with that, if you guys have not gotten your vote in the chat, sorry, it's too late because the poll has been ended. And let's see what the official verdict is. Boom. Would you rather? 65% still don't have a bumper for this one. So there's that. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. If you guys haven't played this with us before in the past, this is a 100% crowd participation game because we come to you guys out there in chat to start dropping the would you rathers scenarios. Yeah, dab sweats for sure. And I got a couple going myself. But drop those would you rather scenarios in the chat. Get creative. Pull them off Google. Whatever you got to do.
Yo.
Just pop them out there. And whatever we want to go with, we'll pick and we'll figure it out. You know what I mean?
There's already one in chat, and it's a heater.
Do you want to just go for it?
I will gladly read this out. This one's from Yanni's. Oh my God, Yanni! Holy crap!
Uh-oh.
This is
I
gonna
don't
be a
know.
hard one.
I haven't read it yet.
Yeah.
But oh well.
Say
it's
your
too late.
mom and your girlfriend or wife
Oh no!
had a freaky Friday thing happen.
No.
And the only way to switch them back is
No.
that you had to sleep with one of them.
No.
Would you rather sleep with your mom and your girlfriend's body?
Why?
Or your girlfriend
No.
and your mom's body?
God damn it.
I'm gonna just say that it'd been great. But like see a mom, like that's it, you know. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. That hypothetical is too far, so like I can't even would you rather that.
I can't either, dude. I would rather I'd die.
Would you rather answer that question? No.
Yeah, I would.
That's the would you rather for me.
She
But
did.
it
I
is
will say this
hilarious
though.
and
I did see. I
well-detailed.
did see in the chat beforehand. She did warn us. Where was it at? She's like, "Hey pimps, I saw that the game. I saw the game poll, and I'm unsure if I want to share the would you rather I heard last week. It's impossible to answer." And you are correct. It is impossible to answer. 1000%. I would honestly be surprised if anyone has an answer to this. If you just
judgment,
if you were to immediately answer this,
wow, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
So let's go to another one. That was definitely a terrible.
Yeah, that's a heater.
She's so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I will say this: you did warn us, so there is that. We read it against our own best interests.
That was just too much of a heater. Like it had to be said. Holy crap!
Let's see. Let's go with. Okay, here you go. Would you rather get 10 different burns or get the same burn 10 times? From Kevin K.
Okay, so for me, I read that question and I already made up my answer. And I would rather get burned 10 times in the same spot.
Ooh.
Because I just feel like that would be better. Like I've burnt myself multiple times, but I've also burnt myself multiple times in the same spot from doing the same thing. So as long as like at some point.
Thank you, Tini. Mr. Burgles or whatever. Yeah, chill out, my dude.
Crazy. All right, can we just like?
Yeah, we're just gonna do this.
Yo, are we famous? Like,
how?
We got a troll. That was amazing. You know what I mean? That was awesome. Okay, well, yeah. I put them in a timeout.
How is this even happening right now?
This is a good one. I'm impressed.
Also, like, wow, thanks for showing out over here.
Anyway, that should be taken care of by now. Anyway.
Okay, the timeout actually hit. Okay.
Yeah, because I did it. on my side. Anyways, so where are we at? You saying 10 burns? Yeah, we did. We got burgled. We did, bro. Shit. Shit. We got burgled, guys. Fuck.
Damn. We made it, boys.
He's back. How is he back?
Because he keeps on coming with like new accounts, man.
Yo, that's impressive. You that's dedication.
Because there's different PFPs.
Yeah,
from, like, other
this
ones
is
up top.
nutty.
Yeah, this is impressive. The burgle, man.
I'll
I'm
say
impressed.
that PFP is super creepy. Like, I'm kind of nervous. Like, please, Mr. Burgles.
Okay, you win, bro. All right, relax.
Yeah. So if you,
I didn't even know we were
enough-
playing. Okay, shit.
He's like,
all right.
would you rather be burgled or burgled?
Yeah. So
Well, apparently
10
burgled.
burns, I would rather 10 burns in the
Yeah,
same spot.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, Sean, what about you?
I mean, it's the thing, right? Like, I'm gonna take. I've taken multiple burns in like the same spot, like, and the way I'm hearing this, I'm thinking it's like one after the other. That's not enjoyable at all. So I'll take the 10 separate burns.
I'll say I never thought of it that way, but
Yeah, I was kind of thinking like Sean too, because I don't know if I'd want to take 10 burns in the same place, because that's going to create way bigger of a wound and way worse of a wound than just getting 10, obviously lighter burns, because it's not going to be 10 times in the same spot. You know what I'm saying? And it probably would heal quicker. So I'm going to go with either way sucks.
Yeah, getting burned is not fun.
Not only that, but the 10 different times, you know what I mean? Who's to say that that's all at once, you know what I mean? That could just be 10 burns, throughout the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's the thing. Like that's where the
But
real
even then,
lies.
even if it's 10 burns throughout the day in the same spot, that would fucking suck. It's gonna fucking blister and, yeah, that's all bad, dude. All right.
Anthony says I got 10 burns the same place after eating Mexican food.
Uh,
that's because you're eating at a bad Mexican place.
Yeah, for real, dude. What's the matter with you?
Chris,
okay,
go
so
ahead.
I'm gonna pick one. But yeah. There was one. Where is it?
You're gonna have to get through all the burgles.
Find. Yeah. Where's that one?
Dude, this passion fruit's good, Sean. Check it out if you can find it.
I'm hoping I see it soon then. I'm very, very hopeful. I'll tell you what, I tried some hot mustard Doritos a little while back on the advice of our friend FN Delight. Shout out to Brian. Pretty dank if you're into hot mustard.
Okay, so I just want to say, Anthony, a skullet and a bullet are the same thing. Oh, so you get, oh, sorry, my bad. All right, we'll go with Anthony's, my bad. So Anthony says, would you rather have a permanent skullet or bullet, or a comb over? So you either have to have a comb over or you have to have a fucking bullet. Those are the only two, and you have them forever. So you have to choose between those two. So either you have to wear a comb over or you have to wear a bullet.
This is the thing. Which one do you guys think's more shameful?
Dude, I think I honestly personally think that the comb over is personally.
Yeah.
I would much rather rock like a skullet myself.
Yeah, because honestly,
For
you know
sure.
what? I think I'm gonna go skullet, because at that point you're just fucking, you accepted it and you're rocking it, bro. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you're
But
giving her.
but with the fucking comb over, you're hiding it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like
There's
you're
not that self-admitted.
it's like you're scared. You know what I mean? But a
Yeah.
bullet says, I'm tough, bro. I ain't afraid. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what did you say before though?
No business, all party, bro.
Yeah, no business, all right.
Yeah, I probably would go skullet, dude. I could do one now if I wanted to, but I choose not to.
Yeah.
Because I can't grow.
don't-
I
I
couldn't
don't
grow
know.
a full mullet, but I could definitely do a bullet or a skullet for sure. But let's be honest, it's still pretty bad.
I just can't argue with your logic.
Right?
So
Right?
I'm gonna go right there with you, and I'm gonna fucking skull it up because like I can't argue any of that logic. You convinced me.
Dude, yeah, there you go, Slater. He's like, skull it all the way. At that point, I'm just gonna tattoo the hell out of my head.
Well, shit, man, right? Skullet time just means when your hat is on, you still got all that,
Dude,
beauty flowing
you
out
got
the
a
back.
mullet, bro. And then you
That's
take it off. You go from mullet to bullet, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bang, bang.
No cap.
Party time.
You see what I did? You see what I did there, bro? You see what I did there? All right.
Oh, I love that pun. That was beautiful.
Oh. You're going comb over, bro?
Whoa.
Here's the thing,
I mean,
bro. I've had the comb over. It's not a good look, dude.
It doesn't feel good, does it?
No, dude, no. Well, it wasn't necessarily like a comb over, but my hair was like real thin, and I kind of just, swooped, the front a little bit just to help.
Yeah.
Everywhere else is pretty good, but the front was pretty,
support.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a little support up front, I'd have like the crazy long from one side all the way over, you know what I'm saying? I just tried not to like cut it down to
like the kingpin.
Yeah.
When
No,
it's like around in the convertible and it's like the one
Yeah.
side's just flapping.
Yeah, like that, but
I could never go with.
all right. So, would you say you going to skull it too, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we're all doing it.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
100%.
All right,
Like,
Sean, go
let it
ahead.
ride.
Hit us.
All right. What do we got out here?
There's some pretty good ones, dude.
I know.
Toonie's dropping all kinds of gold.
Oh man, I just zeroed in on one and I think it's ridiculous enough to throw it out. So from Toonie, would you rather have really short legs or really long arms?
I just want to say before that, Kyle Evans, like Doug, hey, here's the deal. It says that you could always turn the skullet into a comb over. No, that'd be like, I don't think that's a comb over at that point. That's a comb forward or whatever that would be called. Like
That's a comb all over, bro.
Yeah,
That's what that is.
That's not cool. That's not
I mean,
cool.
technically, if you grew that long enough, you're just doing some weird cousin it thing.
Dude, unless you came up, brought it up, folded it, then went back over.
Who knows? Maybe
and it
that's what
looked
Donald
like
Trump
it.
has going on.
No, that's true. But anyway, sorry, Sean. I didn't mean to. Can you repeat yours?
So would
Dude.
you rather have really short legs or really long arms?
Vibes. Shout out Steve Larensteele. I think I might just go long arms. I know it looks stupid, but I could also reach more things, and I'd still be able to, maneuver, like run and do like, because I feel like if my legs were really short, like that would. It not only would it would also kind of look weird, but I feel like mobility would probably be something, and also just reaching things in general, dude. You know what I mean? That's gonna be way more difficult. I'll have to use ladders all the time and all that sort of thing. But if my arms are really long and I'm the same height, I could still do all the things that I do now, but I can now also reach things that are a lot farther away. You know what I'm saying?
I too would go with the long arms because, like, it's not the funny part. Like, you're gonna look odd.
Either way,
really
yeah.
Short legs, or if you have really long arms.
Not that there's anything wrong with it or anything, but
No. We're not throwing shade here. Like, we're just.
No, I just wanted to I just want to put it out there. I'm sure everybody
but
knows
like,
that.
I'm thinking, right? Like, how much is it? Twice the long arms? Like, if it's twice the long arms or less, I'm definitely still staying with that. Like, my arms are pretty long, so if they each like were hanging out, dude, they'd be like 6 feet probably long. I could reach fucking high.
And then you probably have like what if you had like 2 sets of elbows? You know what I'm saying, on each arm. So it's like elbow, and then all of a sudden it's like way long, and then you got like another elbow to where it's like you can fucking like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that'd be
On some like
intense.
spider legs shit.
Yeah.
That'd be some
That'd
shit.
be intense.
Might be some nightmare fuel. But like,
I'm honestly kind of scaring myself imagining it in my head right now.
I'm gonna dream it tonight, and hopefully it's not a negative dream.
You're welcome.
This might be vomit inducing to some of you, and
Oh, no.
you're also welcome. But yeah, this whole question has got me thinking about one activity, honestly, and I'm
Pooping?
surprised neither one of you. Ooh, I didn't think about that, but no, I'm surprised neither one of you thought of this one. Driving a car in either one of these situations is gonna suck.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you just like have your arm, so it's like your elbows out the right side
Yo,
window, and
like,
you come back, and you're just
I'm going long arm with the the rest of you, because either way, like, I don't like that whole having to be this close to the steering wheel notion if I had the short legs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh
I don't
yeah, that's
I don't want to
true.
be driving with my chest because my legs are short in order to reach the pedals. So I'd much rather, elbow pedestrians as I drive by and take them out on the sidewalk because my arm is 6 feet long than be driving with this up on my chest. Because either way, I can basically walk on my hands from the proportions. You know what I'm saying?
Georgia Boy kind of makes a good point. He's like, but if you have short legs, then it's gonna look like you have long arms. He yelled it, but I know he's just trying to get our attention. But yeah, but your arms would just still be, like they wouldn't
like
be.
they
would be in
proportion either way.
Your arms would be in proportion with your body, but your legs wouldn't. In the other scenario, your legs would be in proportion with your body, but your arms wouldn't. So
I imagine the game of basketball though, with the long arms, would be sick. You'd be dunking on fools with never jumping.
Yeah,
dude, imagine like how many you got. Like,
dude, could you imagine how fast you could probably throw?
I feel like you probably wouldn't throw that fast because
I don't know, because you could get that like trebuchet action with your arm. That's
exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Well,
if you think about it, dude, you'd be like letting go of the ball so much closer to the plate than any other pitcher too.
What was that movie with the kid the kid that broke his arm, and then he had this like rookie of the year, he had that nasty fastball, just slam.
Yeah, because he like broke it all weird or whatever happened. Yeah.
Imagine that with the 6-foot arm.
All right.
You might go through the fence.
So we all answer on that one?
We did.
All right, so it's back to me, right?
And I think we've all been in agreement.
For the most part, yeah. Where I saw one somewhere. Just to kind of stick with the body part thing, I saw one here from Rocco. Or was it? I pretty much know what it was. Would you rather have hands on your legs or feet on your arms? So, in the scenarios, you would either have 2 sets of hands
or two
sets of feet.
I would rather have 2 sets of hands for sure.
Yeah,
I don't even really think about it. Like, I really like using my hands
all day, bro.
Makes things a lot easier.
Think about all the other things. Yeah, dude. Think about all the other things you could do.
Look at the way that monkeys can use their feet like hands. We're primates just like them.
Dude, I could pick things up with my feet already. You know what I mean? So if I could just like hold on to like things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. To have 4 hands, let's go.
Dude, imagine kicking back, laying down, like with your your leg crossed from you, and then you're holding your phone in your foot hand, kicking back like this, or you got your drink and your vape. You know what I'm saying?
And you're holding your phone,
exactly.
My goddamn keyboard would be under my desk right
now.
Yeah, and I would be responding to chat with those hands while I'm still up here, like, yeah, guys, blah 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 blah, taking a vape.
Your feet are just feet hands. Dude, your fans.
Think about all the things that you could accomplish with 4 hands, bro.
Yeah, if I had second hands, let's go.
Oh, dude, could you imagine that, dude? But then what happens if you step in dog poo in bare hands? Oh, because that's got to be feel way worse than.
Well, I mean, when I'm going out, I'm wearing gloves. Some sort of shoe that's.
Dude, could you imagine what hand shoes would look like?
I feel like they'd be my mechanics gloves that you can get, where like they're super heavy tread, right? Like,
but I feel like they'd probably be like way thicker, though. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm sure the tops. But
would you still have like thumbs? Like I assume.
Well, full on hands.
You have hands. It's literally this.
They'd just be like walking like this everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Ow, that hurt my arm for some reason. I gotta stretch. That would be crazy.
Stretch before you do YouTube sometimes, you know.
Gotta stretch all the time,
Ronnie,
folks.
Ronnie says 2 sets of hands. Girlfriend would love it.
Ha
All right. Everybody answered that one. Chris, back to you.
Okay, okay. All right, here's one from Kevin. This is just one that caught my eye before. Would you rather live in a third world country or be required to earn your freedom in a country of your own choosing through gladiator type games?
Wow. That escalated quickly.
Yep, that's the question.
It's a weird question. At the end of the day, all these are weird questions. You know what I mean?
Yeah. More
Oh,
commonly,
man.
you'll
But,
get a weird
like,
one for sure.
So I mean, ultimately, the
The
idea
second
is,
part to it is just like way more drastic than the first part. You know what I mean? Like, well, I guess not really, but like,
the idea is like, would you settle for abject poverty, or would you physically fight to, you know, be able to live in like a more prosperous
well,
kind
just
of a
looking at
lifestyle?
me, I'm probably not surviving a gladiator type battle. You know what I mean? So,
I don't know, man. Like when you play video games, if there's like high agility characters, you can sometimes combat the powerful ones by being quicker.
yeah, I'm not that fast, bro.
Okay. I was trying to give you an out, but you didn't want to take it.
Let's
That's fine.
like being brutally honest. I am not. I may look like I am in shape, but no, it is all a lie. I am just skinny by nature. You know what I mean? There's not much muscle on this here frame, let alone fat either.
Okay,
But
so I think that I would go with the third world
I don't
country
even
though.
know if I necessarily would pick. I don't know,
I
dude.
would go with the third world country because I still have the knowledge that I have.
Well, yeah,
So
that and there could be the
there's certain
possibility of
things
working
that
my
I'm
way
an
out of there, maybe.
advantage.
You know what I mean?
Well, even if you like, you can just like create a better situation,
Yeah, that's what I'm
even in a
saying.
third world country. It's not even like you're leaving the country, but just even, you know, like there's certain things that I understand how to do and like how to
Dude,
live
think
and how
about
to
how much,
provide.
like, even though, like, at the end of the day, all of us, we're so spoiled with all the things that we have access to as far as technology, entertainment, transportation, food, all these different things. Just think about how much simpler of a life and how maybe less stress. Well, obviously there's the stress of like food and those sorts of things, but like they're probably it's not the same sort of. I don't know, man. I think I'd
Well,
go third world on this because at least that I know I have a chance of survival. Or with the gladiator battle, I think I'm pretty much gonna die, bro. And I mean, like,
yeah, no,
So
but like even like what Kyle Evans said, he said third world homestead the shit out of it. Like
yeah, that's
that's
what
what I'm
I'm
saying.
saying. You know what
You
I
have that
mean?
knowledge.
I think Kevin summarized my take on this, which is, well, most people that live in a third world country would probably fight to the death in order to be allowed to have freedom to live where they'd like. And that's where I'm going to go. I'm going to take the gladiator option. Um, because when push comes to shove, I agree with what Kevin's saying that the people who live in those places would fight to the death in order to have their freedom from those situations. Um, and so I would do the same.
Oh, sorry, I got sidetracked.
No, you're good. I'll stand by my idea just because I would
I
try to
I
homestead
don't
it.
listen. I don't blame
That's
either
like
one of
honestly
you.
my dream though, bro. Like I kind of want to just like live not necessarily full out homestead, but I feel like I'd rather do that than try to fight to the
I
death. Like
what I don't know. Maybe my vision of third world is a lot worse than yours. Like I'm imagining like oppressive governments that are keeping the people poor and refusing access to water and food and things like that. And so like a lot of those things wouldn't even be overtly an opportunity in my version that I'm thinking of. which is why, like Kevin's saying, they would fight for that freedom to the death, because some of those countries
honestly,
have it rough.
it's one of those hypotheticals where it's like you don't know because you've never been in either situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's just like
100%.
either way, it's a tough pick, bro.
It's it. Like, I don't like it's
Because at the end of the day,
no one's wrong.
at the end of the day, on either side, you are fighting for your life. You know what I mean? It's just like, are you gonna do it in battle, or are you just gonna do it through survival? You know what I mean? So crazy.
100%.
These questions are kind of.
I love it.
Yeah,
Dude.
give us some more
Sometimes we
fun
get-
questions, if you
yeah.
don't mind.
There's some fun one. There's some fun ones. You just gotta scroll back up for them. Whose turn is it, Sean?
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm just so lost track at this point. I'm just so into answering questions. Let's see. Scrolling up a little bit to see what we find. Up, we've seen that one because we answered it. Okay.
Oh, Tooney's got a good one.
Tooney's always got the good
It's
ones.
up quite a bit though. I might save that for mine.
I hope I'm not gonna steal this one from you because it is another Addy.
Oh, dude, Kevin K's got a really fucking good one up at the top, dude.
So we got this one's a little more fun. Would you rather never eat ice cream again or drink milkshakes again?
I would rather not drink milkshakes. I love milkshakes.
Yeah,
don't get me
honestly,
wrong, but I would
uh,
definitely go with the never eat ice or never have a milkshake.
'Cause here's
I
the
like
thing.
ice cream so much.
ice
It's
cream
so good.
turns into a milkshake at a certain point, so I'm going ice cream. You know what I mean?
That's fair. That's fair. What is melted ice cream? You're absolutely right.
Pretty much
And-
milkshake.
And I agree with you. Like, I don't really like milkshakes. I'd rather just eat the ice cream and don't add the extra.
And don't get me wrong,
So-
I do enjoy a good milkshake from time to time, but at the end of the day, I
No,
feel
they're
like
great.
I do consume more ice cream than I do milkshakes. You know what I mean? Because
I would miss ice
milkshakes are
cream
always
more
an
than
afterthought
milkshakes.
for me. You know what I mean? It's like, oh wait, this place got a good milkshake. You know what I mean? Because not every place has got good milkshakes. You know what I mean? And I have to be in the mood for a milkshake. Ice cream, I hear ice cream and I just want it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, if it was frozen dessert versus milkshakes all day. But we said ice cream, so.
So
All right, is it
something
my go?
I missed. Yeah. Or wait, no, I think
Oh,
it's
okay.
back to me. Because it was,
Is it?
yeah, because I think
Yeah, 'cause I think
Sean.
I'm technically last because like I had to read Yanni's out loud.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
okay.
So, where'd it go? Oh, I'm gonna do this one from Kevin K. Would you rather get a tattoo on your butthole or a brand on your tongue?
Uh-huh. Yep. I'm getting the brand.
Yeah, I'm getting a brand on my tongue too.
That's a no-brainer. I've branded myself, and
But your tongue, though,
I'll
dude,
take.
you're
I
losing
will
all your
take
taste
this-
buds.
That's fine. Here's the
That's
thing.
not necessarily true.
It's a brief burn versus a needle at like 1,000 RPMs for an extended period of time on the butthole.
Yeah, and like everybody here has tattoos. You know that the recovery is not like, oh, it's done, cool. I don't feel anything.
Oh yeah,
and I
imagine
don't feel
trying to
anything ever.
shit. Oh,
Yes.
dude, and then the clean.
And the infections
Oh.
that you're gonna get. Brand my tongue, baby.
Yeah, burn my mouth. That's what I'm picking as well.
I'm just thinking
Burn
about
my
how
mouth.
inflamed your tongue's gonna be.
We'll be
We'll
drinking milkshakes for a few months, but
No, you wouldn't want to be drinking milkshakes with the burn, bro. With all the that yeast and all that, you don't want that in the fucking wound.
True. I mean, both have massive drawbacks, but I would much rather the tongue for sure.
Fuck, I think
Like,
I'm probably
there's
gonna
no
go
doubt.
tongue too, bro. Cause dude,
Okay, well, I
that's
have one.
that's
I think
that's
we all
brutal on the
answered that, right?
beehole. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
We all answered that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so mine is going to be from Rock.
Slater said I've tattooed one of those.
"Oh God, that's horrible." So it's from Rocco Mac, and it's: would you rather be in a real life version of The Walking Dead or Jurassic Park?
Oh, Slater says it heals really fast, actually. Crazy.
So either be in a real life version of The Walking Dead or Jurassic Park. So one, you have zombies and obviously bad people. The other, you just have dinosaurs that will eat you. And I'm assuming you'd also be on an island, like just like Jurassic Park.
See, the thing about zombies is they just keep coming. But I feel like it'd be a lot easier possibly to take out a zombie than it would be a velociraptor. Or say a T-Rex.
Well,
or
by Walking Dead metrics, yes. Because like I'm going off the fact that it's like how zombies move in The Walking Dead, not like how
never seen it, so I don't know.
They walk slow. It's like a slow herd mentality. There's not sprinters. It's not like Zombieland.
That's what I'm saying. So I
finished the season, have you? You haven't finished the whole series, have you, Chris?
No, I haven't. No.
Yeah,
I'll get to it.
You have some surprises coming to you.
Okay.
On this very subject.
Okay. Well, traditionally, speaking, right? So from my knowledge of like the first 10 or 11 seasons, however many, like one less of however many there's been. Yeah, they walk pretty slow. It's not like Zombieland where there's like sprinters and like all that kind of stuff. They're basically just like all herd mentality, from what you see. So yeah, that's why I would go with the zombies, man. I've lived a lot of that life vicariously through television. But I feel like zombies' brains are not going to be like dinosaur brains. In the aspect of like they will just evolve and get smarter. But maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, I'd go with the zombies. I know how to kill a zombie.
Another thing
there's lots
too
of tools I
is,
could kill a zombie with.
technically speaking, you will at one point run out of zombies.
That's what I was kind of thinking. I'd be like, it'd probably be easier to, wipe out the zombie population than it would be to survive an entire world populated with dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Think about how many you'd have to kill.
Yeah, and they could still breed. Zombies
so they can produce more. Exactly.
The only way
don't produce baby zombies
unless they bite somebody and turn you into one. But as long as
right. But like all withstanding, all things being even.
Yeah, I'm going Walking Dead.
Yeah, you're better off in the Walking Dead situation. I mean, neither one.
Because I could take out a zombie with a lot more things than I would be able to take out a dinosaur with. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna have like large explosive or large, amounts of ammunition, but I could take out a zombie with a baseball bat. You know what I mean?
Not only that, but because it's literally this discussion of Walking Dead versus Jurassic Park, because of that herd mentality. If you haven't watched enough Walking Dead to know this, and you haven't figured this part out by now, spoiler alert, sorry, I don't care. But you can smear zombie guts on you, and the zombies think you're a zombie, and you can just kind of blend in with the herd. So technically speaking, you can even pull that shit and just blend in and move around, and you'll be left the fuck alone. So you don't even have to kill zombies if you don't want to. There are ways around that. So yeah, let's bring on the Walking Dead world. I can't fight a velociraptor.
Are we talking viral zombies or demonic zombies? That's a
Walking
great
Dead zombies. I know what
that's a great question, Space Turtle. I've never even thought about a difference. I just thought zombies were zombies.
No, he's got a great point though.
I think that it would be viral zombies. That's what would be in the Walking Dead.
So who said that? Steve-O or who's the?
No, it was Rocco who gave us that question.
Okay.
Shout out to Rocco for that question.
Some good ones.
Yeah, it's a good one. I like that one.
Rocco said it's not just killing zombies; it's apocalyptic world at the same time. The whole world's Walking Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, eventually, like Walking Dead, the same thing will happen there. It's not there's not been a way for zombies to like recreate other than infect humans.
Rocco says I'm sticking by my guy with 2 sets of hands in the Walking Dead world. For real, bro.
Well, dude, like Slater said, at this stage, I'm now a man with 4 hands, sporting a skullet in a world full of zombies.
Yes, dude.
Yes. Let's go.
To me, that sounds like you're just killing life. Honestly, in that
Literally.
moment, you are killing it. Every little bit.
Oh yeah, I guess the next question is your tongue branded or are you sporting a blackened butthole? Or brown eye, he said. Sorry. Black and brown eye is actually even better.
Oh my
god. Which one are you picking, Slater? We gotta know, bro. Great question, Kevin. Yeah, absolute definition of a winner. Well, it all depends on if he's got the brand or the tat. You know what I mean? And we all know which one wins. And we're gonna wait till he answers. Hopefully.
So good.
The suspense. Good. The suspense.
I'm envisioning this 4-handed man with a skullet.
Black and butthole. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yes.
The only man out of all of us.
Well, of course, he's got 4 hands. He's walking through a zombie apocalypse.
The skullet.
A blackened butthole and a skullet. Like,
dude.
He's in it to win it.
Fucking MVP.
Like, if that's not a superhero.
For real, he's seen some things and he's done some stuff.
If he's not in the next DC or Marvel movie, I don't know what they're doing.
Let's go.
All right. So with that, I feel like that's the best one to end it on. We don't go any further.
Perfect.
But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to wrap up tonight's episode. I got to say, really enjoyed this Freestyle Friday with you guys. The boys, always good chatting with you dudes. And good seeing some, old faces in chat, earlier on. Good to see some new, fresh faces, as well as all you, casual shed heads that are always here hanging out with us. And shout outs to Yanni for the impossible Would You Rather at the top of the game. I don't even know why I brought it back up.
Thanks for that.
Sorry.
Thanks for that.
But anyways, let's go
We
ahead.
can always count on Yanni.
Yeah, always count on Yanni. But with that, there's some lag. Oh yeah, dude. There's always lag, dude. It's all good. Anyways, Chris, over to you, my dude.
Yeah, well, thanks everybody. Hopefully you guys had a good time. I was just chilling. I need a nice little relax sesh. That's what you guys gave me today. So thanks. Of course, yeah, go to shedtimepodcast.com. Check it out. Just go listen to the podcast. I mean, you might like it if you've never given it a try before. Give it a try. There's a few people that have been tuning in lately to this show for a first time. So go check out Shed Time Podcast. You might enjoy that. And yeah, I think that's basically it. I'm gonna try to get on to Tim's show. I think next Saturday, not this Saturday, next Saturday. So that might be the next time you guys see me mixing. I'm gonna try to tap in with Tim here and there. Just because I think that right now, we're just struggling with trying to get the right time and everybody on the show for mixing it up. So I'll try to tap in with Tim. But other than that, everybody be safe. Have a good week. And Sean, take it away.
Well, guys, you already heard it once. I'm just gonna say it again. That their podcast thing is pretty darn cool. I mean, it's had over 10,000 downloads now. We just hit that milestone recently. So yeah, I mean, a lot of people are digging it, and if you haven't checked it out, you might dig it too. Because I mean, it's kind of like what we did here tonight on a whole different level. So you definitely got to go check that out. And yeah, it's everywhere. Just throw it into Google, man, and you'll find an Instagram, all sorts of stuff. So with that, you know what I'll tell you: don't let the bastards get you down. Be cool. Don't be a dick. And whatever it is that you do, be sure to have some fun.
Absolutely. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is that time of the show for my favorite segment of the week. A little bit of wise words of wisdom. Some food for thought for all of you guys to think about over the weekend from my main man, Confucius. And today, Confucius say. And with that, today, Capisce say, men are like cement. After being laid, take a while to get hard again.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. It's true. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for joining us for the Would You Rather in this Freestyle Friday. Make sure you stay tuned for future build-offs. I know there is an open call-out between Sean and Georgia Boy and the vessel that we're going to, work out one of these Fridays soon. So stay tuned for that. If there's any other call-outs, as a matter of fact, I might as well just kind of check real quick maybe. Actually, I'll check after the show and we'll let you guys know next week. Other than that, make sure you guys go check out the podcast. Stay tuned, for the next episode next Friday. Go check out, Chris maybe on Tim's show this Tuesday if they're not doing the mixing up or whatever. Just go spread some love. Enjoy your weekend. Have some fun. Spread some positive vibes, you know what I mean? As I'm going to do, because I'm going to send out all those positive vibes and crisp high fives. And as always, let's just vape on, shedheads.